Co-founder, Pratham Sharma, UAbility, blah, blah, blah. Nobody wants to know about me. People know. What we are here to talk about is Ankit Neerav. He's one of my clients in UAbility X and one of the people I personally love a lot because his energy, his vibe, and what he's good at is something I connect with as a person most. But enough about that personal stuff. A couple of quick questions, Ankit. I won't steal your thunder. I would let you tell the market, whoever's watching this, who are you, what do you do, what are you about?
So first of all, thank you so much. That is a wonderful introduction. And so I'm a life coach. I've trained as a life coach. I started as an entrepreneur in e-commerce and eventually we decided to shut that down, small margins and stuff like that. And we did really well there, but that helped me launch into this because this is my real passion, helping people live up to their full potential in life. So the last 3 to 4 years, I've been able to impact over 5 lakh people in different online sessions, trainings, coachings and stuff like that. And got multiple awards on the journey. And I'm here today to make an even bigger impact with UAbility.
Absolutely. And before anybody asks, Ankit, what you classify him, if you want to designate, awesome, talented guy in a bucket. He's a life coach, and he covers a lot of different things. He's not your typical, hey, I'll teach you written melodies. That's not what he does. What he really does is he gives you actionable law of attraction, scientific manifestation techniques on exercises on how to practically execute things that can allow you to achieve the one thing that you're not able to achieve. Could be money, could be growth, could be relationship, could be problems. Anything could be the one. He's a guy. What made you initially decide to join UAbility as conscious decision कि okay, ये मेरे को करना है, इन लोगों के साथ करना है, इसलिए करना है?
So I think the number one thing for me was because my product or my industry is for the masses. Right? And there's a lot of noise in the market, right? So even though I'm being able to stand out, if you don't have something that is a higher ticket, the ad costs always go up. There's only one direction ad costs go, right? And up, And if your product prices don't match that, so then, there is a it becomes very sticky. The margins go down and everything becomes difficult. So, finding something that can be a high ticket and finding the right way to sell it. Because there can be a lot of resistance in a mass market to a high ticket product. And UAbility's principles of the VSL funnel and other things, it really resonated. I felt like it's the right thing to do to kind of extend my business so that we make more money, which helps us make more impact, right? It's a direct correlation.
Wonderful. So in the last two days that you've been here in the event, what have been your biggest aha moments and your biggest takeaways that made you feel, dude, being here has been worth my time?
Right. So I think the number one thing is when I look at numbers, because it's a very transparent thing, which I love, right? People sharing their numbers very openly, which is...
Nobody shies away.
And including the failures, right? And that's relatable. And then you're like, okay, I had a down month and everybody's talking about it. That's a normal.
Right.
Now that little bit of self-critical thing goes away and you're like, okay, there are ways to overcome it. I'm not done. My business is not shut down. I can still do stuff back. Right. So it's that support that you get through transparency and everybody else's experience that I really love. Apart from that, yes, the structure of VSL, because that is something that is new to me personally. We've just started in the last 1 month, and the amount of science that goes into building that, I mean, people take it for granted.
Actually, they think, oh, make a video, say a couple of things, one slideshow.
Yeah. It is really eye-opening. Even today, the content was amazing.
Perfect. Awesome, man. So, just for context clarity, Ankit just recently started with us. So, we are on the way of working. So, I would love to share some tangible numbers, but we don't fake shit. Neither will you, neither will I. So, I don't have anything number-wise to share. I have a lot of qualitative things to share. Number-wise, we'll do it probably on the next one. But I'll let you answer this, Ankit, that we are about to work on things that you and I have discussed. That's fine. But what is the one thing on whatever you have experience with, just talking about me, Rohan and my team so far, what is the one thing that you found to be absolutely pivotal, different and worth it for you?
Yeah. So I think the no bullshit kind of thing I like. I've been to different places, different people, different teachers in terms of marketing. Where it's very siloed and you don't get the real information, right? And like I just mentioned, the transparency is something I really love, right? Like you guys share your own numbers in your company, and I love that kind of transparency. That's one big thing. The second thing is, your commitment to an individual, at least in our program. That's the only thing I experienced. I haven't been through,
of course,
but there is a very good personal connect there, and you know what people need, and then I get that constant accountability that I need. That is wonderful.
Wonderful, man. So if you have to tell anybody looking at this, I don't know who they might be, hopefully relevant to our process and everything, but if you have to share a very honest answer to anyone who might be on the fence of thinking about whether should I work with UAbility, will I be in good hands? Because frankly, even you, I'm sure, agree that, like you said, the market is full of noise.
Yeah.
So there are too many gurus and experts out there.
Yeah.
And a lot of people are doing good, a lot of people are not actually.
Yeah.
So people end up burning their hands investing everywhere and thinking it's not worth it anymore.
Yeah.
So what would you say to the market as an honest person review that why, if they're on the fence of joining us and feeling that they're on a good hands or not, why should they go ahead with me, Rohan and my team even today?
I think the biggest reason anybody should go ahead is just the sustainability that we've seen over the last 4 or 5 years. There are many people who will come with a single trick. It works for a few months and then they will disappear. UAbility is not built on that. It's built on solid sales principles that have been working probably for decades.
Absolutely.
Right?
Absolutely.
And obviously the whole funnel itself is something that's been very sustainable. So if you want to build a business once, this is the place to be. If you want to rebuild it multiple times with different small hacks, then go anywhere else you want.
Perfect. That was a very, very critical nonce answer. I love it. And now that we are going forward, Ankit, based on the discussion you and I had very recently, which I obviously won't reveal completely to them, but what are the core items you're looking to cover and achieve with me, Faiz and Rohan going forward from this event?
So I think what I look for is a little bit of clarity in terms of what my high ticket product can be. I've done some experiments and we'll look at the data. Second thing is launching my first BSL.
Perfect.
Right. And then obviously improving from there. Yeah.
Sweet. KPIs are clear. Great. So that was Ankit, Neerav. Anybody facing any kind of issues in life that we do not solve, and we cannot, by the way, we are not life coaches. Don't please come to us. Mindset issues, please don't come to us.
Come to me.
Come to him. And not just like if you have mindset issues or relationship issues, he is not your average dating coach. That's not what he is, just to be clear. Anybody facing any kind of critical life issues, maybe you are in a debt, maybe you're not figuring out how to come out of that. Maybe you are running a very successful company, but you're not happy internally, and you know it. You know what I'm talking about. You're burnt out. You feel that there's no meaning to all these things. You have family, but it doesn't feel like family. Problems, deep problems that you cannot put a price tag on.
Yeah.
I would highly recommend checking out Ankit Neerav's process. And not because he's my client, so I'm biased to recommend him. I have so many life coaches I've worked with. I don't recommend everybody personally because I don't know their work personally. I will help them grow their business. This guy, the reason I started this conversation saying, not just for a testimonial video, but what Ankit does, every time I talk to him, I have learned something. He gives me perspectives. He challenges me. He makes me feel as if what I think is not the best way to think. And he does it in a way that doesn't make me feel conflicted. It's safe, it's good, but I still grow. And that's me, who thinks he knows everything. Which is not a good thing. But that's Ankit, and anybody looking to do anything regarding life, money, relationship, health, wealth, whatever, and you're not understanding what's going wrong with you, AnkitNeerav.com.
Yeah.
So that's my man. Thank you so much.